This is so exciting. I can finally tell you and Steph what it is that I'm sending her as a late Christmas present. If you want to see what's in the box, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I am excited beyond belief, just like I said in the teaser. Oh, this box, actually it was a smaller box, but now this box has been sitting on my beauty counter space. If you want to see what my beauty room looks like, I'll put the video right there. Little tour. It's changed since, but it's pretty similar. Anyway, I have been collecting items for Steph to send her way because she sent me the Mini Mani month calendar for 2021. Well, it's technically the 2020, but I'm going to be using it in 2021. I should show you. Hang on. This is what Steph sent me. If you want to know more about the whole thing, I will put the video right here where I explain it all and select my first two shadows. I always think eyeshadow, my first two nail polishes out of this advent calendar, so you can see a lot more information in that video. Long and short, Steph got me something I was not going to get for myself because for one reason I was unaware, and the other one was just the situation. Anyway, watch that video if you're interested. But Steph and I have developed a little bit of sounds like it's going to be a tradition, Steph, I don't know, but of sending each other some stuff. And so when she sent me the Mini Mani month through Ciaté London via US, anyway, there were a few things I wanted to send her anyway, but the gesture kind of made me look at the box and start to plan more to send something her way as well. Now, I would have loved to have it reach her before Christmas, but there are also a few items that I know that she would really, really love to receive from Canada/US. And I started hunting for them to make a real care package for her as two things. Just as a friend sending her something, but also as a thank you for being such a kind human being, especially since, just like so many of us, Steph has had a very hard 2020. She doesn't talk about it a whole lot on her channel. She's very stoic about it, but it was a really rough year. And I just want to send her some really nice things and things that I know she's going to be super excited about. And so maybe I should just stop talking and get into what is in the box. So let's get to it. Let's get through the eyeshadow palettes first. Yes, I said palettes. There are a few. I did pick up the Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy in Sublime. They are 5 neutral shadows from Pat McGrath, but there's a gold in there. There's kind of a celestial type color. There's a burgundy, brown, and beigey color, I think. So I think that this is right up Steph's alley when it comes to color story that is quite flattering to her eyes. And I know that she enjoyed her last Pat McGrath palette, and I thought that an extra 5 mini shadows might be something she would like. Plus, I was telling her about the gold sequins in some of Pat McGrath's packaging, so she gets to experience it for herself. I'll just say that. Next up, I know that Steph has really enjoyed the Colored Raine palettes that I have sent her previously. I sent her for sure, I'm pretty sure, the Vivids, the Queen of Hearts, and the Cheers to the Beauty. Well, this one, every time I see it, it screams Steph's name because of the color story. And it's the Beauty Rust. And actually, I'm wearing one of the shadows from Beauty Rust on my eyes today. It's part of my quad of the month this month. And here is what the color story is. This is the one I actually have in my crease, Dusk. Of course, not from this palette. This palette's brand new. But I really think she's going to enjoy these 6 shadows, no question. And I'm really looking forward to hearing what she thinks of this because, like I said, I really think it's up her alley as far as color story. Now, one that, well, based on her collection of Vice palettes, I think that she's as interested in purples as I am because of our love for some Urban Decay iconic colors. And so I thought that she might like another palette from Colored Raine, which is the Power palette. And the reason for it is because it's a lot of purples and pinks and a lot of purples. And I think that there's a very variation in depth of the different purples in the palette. And I think that she will enjoy them. Some of these are just so good. Well, actually, I love the whole palette. But as far as gifting them to folks, the 4 mattes in here, they're just typical Colored Raine quality. And this one I think up here is very surprising and delightful. And I think Steph will like the one right in the middle here as well. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this collection, and I really hope that Steph enjoys this palette. Now, not long ago, I received a set of 7 palettes from Juvia's Place, and this palette I opened up. And in my palette collection, I said, you know, I'm looking forward to trying it, but after the video, I really started thinking about it, and I thought, you know, I don't think that this is a great match for me, but I think that Steph would like it, and I think that it would complement what she has in her neutrals well, because there are a few lighter colors in here, and the shimmers from Juvia's Place are really nice. And part of what makes me think she's going to like this one is how excited she was to receive the Coral palette, which does nothing for me. Does nothing for me. And this palette doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I thought, well, you know, if I try it, maybe it'll do something for me. But the thing is, I could, and it could, but I just feel like Steph would appreciate this palette a whole lot more than I can. And that one mixed with the Beauty Rust, I just think that it's going to be a really nice combination, and that it's going to be in better hands with Steph. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what she thinks of this palette and what she does with it as well. Next is a palette that I have gushed over for months, and it is the Alchemist palette from KVD Vegan Beauty. I won't open this one. I'll show you mine though. I always have it in my drawers right by me here when I film. And this is what it looks like outside of the packaging. It's a beautiful embossing with kind of a holographic cover. It's just beautiful. And I have said in a number of videos now how amazing this palette is. They look white, but when you put them on the inner to 2/3 of the lid, the color pops. It's amazing. And you can also use it as, of course, highlighter wherever you would put highlighter on your face, whether it's brow bone or inner to 2/3 of the lid or cheek, as a topper for lipstick. What, don't remember if they're lip safe, but it's just, they're just so, it's such a beautiful quad that I would not want to lose this, have it leave my collection. And so that's why it's a palette that I've often gifted. And right now, if it's still available, it's 10 US or 13 Canadian, which is an absolute steal. This is an amazing palette, and I really want Steph to have it. And now this next palette, Steph is aware that she's getting it because I couldn't hold it in anymore because I've been waiting to film this for so long. It's still in the packaging that I received it in, and actually don't want to mess with this one for fear of breaking it. I'm going to show you mine. I just had to reach back to get it, and it is the Tiny Marvels palette by Sydney Grace. I actually picked it up for Steph when it launched. I picked up a second one. And so here is what it looks like. I really, really love this palette. It's so, so good. And Fire Butts is a color that I thought of, it made me think of Steph. And it's so funny because when she was talking about this palette and her interest in Fire Butts, I thought, oh my gosh, That's a shadow that I thought has Steph written all over it, and sure enough, that's the color that she was looking at. But I think just based on what we've done with different colors, I saw Firebutts, and then also I thought that she would like Meadowhawk as well, and this one down here. What's that one again? Marvel. I think that those will look fantastic in her eye looks. Yeah, I cannot wait to see what she does with this palette. It is an intriguing palette, and it has definitely made me fall in love with Sydney Grace. It's the only thing that I have from the company, and a big reason I decided to pull the trigger was because it's Mel Thompson, and I think she's a fantastic human being. So yeah, I hope that Steph enjoys her Tiny Marvels palette as much as I enjoy mine. Now that is it for palettes. I do want to mention that I'm also sending her a couple of things that she actually asked for specifically, and these are 2 scales. Now she's watched me use my digital scales for panning purposes over the last, well, since I've been showing scales on camera. And so she's getting a what's it called? 0 to 0.1 grams to 3,000 grams, and then also a what's this one again? Okay, it looks like it is 0.01 to 500 grams and 0.1 to 3,000 grams. So those are the 2 scales that she's getting, and I think that she will have a whole lot more fun with her penning progress once she can use these scales. So I know she's been waiting for them. I apologize for the delay. They are getting to you, and I do think you'll really, really enjoy them, Steph, once you get your hands on them. Now I want some mystery still, so I'm not going to open up each one of these packages, but I do want to offer the category of product. Sometimes you'll be able to see what it is, but sometimes you won't. I am sending her a single Urban Decay shadow that I really like. It's a very popular color. And then I have another Urban Decay single shadow that's also a popular color that I think has Steph's name written all over it. I am also sending Steph an official mini Becca highlighter. Again, Steph, I'm not telling you what it is, but it's a mini Becky. It's a mini Becca highlighter. I think you'll like it. I had a couple of items from the Colored Raine mystery boxes. If you want to see that video, I'll put it right there, that I thought Steph could use. Steph uses makeup sponges, so I thought that I would send her the orange one. There was an orange and a yellow. I'm sending her the orange one. And also, there was a lipstick in in one of the mystery boxes that I thought was a perfect shade for her, and it is called Queendom. And I think that color lipstick is going to look fantastic on Steph. It's like between a burnt orange and a rust, and I think that it's beautiful, and I think Steph should wear this one. And then I had a duplicate of a Moondust, a liquid Moondust shadow from Urban Decay in Solstice. And I think Solstice is one of the most beautiful colors that Urban Decay has for these Moondust, what are they called? Moondust, yeah, liquid Moondust eyeshadow. And I thought Steph would enjoy trying it out and wearing it from time to time. And I did manage to get a sample of Jo Malone that I've saved for Steph. She does really like Jo Malone, and this one is the Peony and Blush Suede, so that is going to make its way to her. And then I have a bunch of samples that are going to Steph, actually samples and full-size products that I'm sending to Steph. And 2 of them are the reason that I was waiting so long to send it to her, and it is because Steph really loves the ILIA mascara. And so I had this one, and I just received this morning a second one from Sephora, and I am now able to send Steph 2 samples of her current favorite mascara, and I don't think it even tells me how much is in here. It says in grams, so it's 3 grams of, was that ever interesting? It's 3 grams of product, but it talks about it being from the UK. Steph, from the UK? Well, I'm sure you will investigate if you take a look at that. And as far as all the other full-size products and samples, well, I'll show you one that I know that she'll be super excited about, and it is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Face Butter. So I've got a couple of those in there. I've got some liners. I've got some a bronzer, some full-size lipsticks, some setting powder that you haven't tried, Steph, I don't think, and a concealer that I don't think you've ever tried. Yeah, you have some goodies to discover, and I won't spoil too much everything that is in here, because I know that you want to see everything in your box, but I just still feel I need an element of surprise. So this goodie bag has a little bit of an element of surprise, and I'm looking forward to hearing what you think of the goodies that I included in it. I think we're done. That is what I am sending Steph, and I will be bringing it to the post office, I'm thinking tomorrow, as soon as I can, and have it sent off to her ASAP with the new postal address, because with all of Brexit and all that good stuff, Steph's P.O. Box number and address has changed, so that's all right. And yeah, anything else I want to talk about? I think I'll just show you one more thing. I'm going to send her a couple of things that are no longer available, at least in Canada, to me. One of them is a brow product. So the Annabelle brow product that I sent her last time we did an exchange was quite a success. And I thought that I would send her a brow pencil from Joe Fresh that I personally really like, and see what she thinks. It's not available to me anymore, but I do like the one that I'm working on, and they last forever. So I'm not worried about running out of it anytime soon, and I thought Steph would like it. And then there is a blush from BH Cosmetics that I thought was really nice, and that I think would be a nice color for Steph. And it looks like this. And I think it's quite pretty. So you can go more pink, you can go more peach, you can swirl them around. I think she might like this blush quite a bit, even if it's just to stare at, because it's pretty. Okay, like I said, there are a bunch of other little goodies in what I'm sending her. So when you hear or see that Steph has received the box, you may want to watch her unboxing of it and have some commentary about it yourself. But with that, I will say thank you so much for watching me go through all these different products and reasoning why I'm putting it in, or putting them into Steph's box. I hope you enjoyed the parade of different things. And are there some products in this box that you're particularly excited about, or that you have experience with? Let me know what you think of the products, and what you think of what I've selected to send, as I said. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I cannot wait to hear what Steph has to say about what is in the box, at least what it is that she can see for now. And then, of course, I can't wait to see her unboxing it on her own channel. If you haven't checked out Steph's channel, I will put it right there for you. Actually, what I'll do is I will put, it'll already have appeared on screen for you, but I will put her unboxing of our last exchange, because I think that that is just awesome. Well, I am done. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.